right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready to fight? Ready.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. Nurmagomedov gets hit with a kick. Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you that he's going to take you down, and he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they come in terms of setting him up, and right away he gets the fight exactly where he needs it to be.
Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done. Oh, he's stepping over the head here. Oh, now it's getting tight.
Now he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. Side control now. Ortiz getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
And now he's got the back.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
It's okay. Keep your hands up.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, great reversal to top position by Ortiz.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, collar tie. Nice straight punch there.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Nice pass.
Scramble and
He's got his head looking for the arm triangle. That is tight.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 20 seconds left.
Need some work, guys.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Points out for the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very disappointing. Because to me, it seems like he doesn't want to put the effort out there tonight to try and secure takedowns. You take a lot of risk by not using your best skills, and you almost put your opponent on your level by being limited.
Well, maybe he can hear us. Bro, if you don't attempt a takedown, DC's going to pull out his cellular telephone and start watching collegiate wrestling.
Oh.
Change levels. Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Finds his range with the jab. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early this year.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Close guard.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
And the kick lands. All right, single collar tie now. Well, that combination's gonna test his chin. Nicely done. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Nicely done. Khabib's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Tito's going for a choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fight. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Able to block the punch there. Nice crack there. Nurmagomedov gets yet another takedown. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Nurmagomedov's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, huge knee to the head. 20 seconds to go, round 2.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Final seconds here.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, now looking. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway, and man, is he tough to submit, right? No lack of effort, but unable to get that submission in the previous round.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic, which allows him to defend with the right frame of mind, and that's why he's never been submitted.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Ortiz, his body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now.
He's got to start throwing now.
Tito's in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Oh, looks tough to me. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Khabib's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Ortiz is back in format. Nice positional control here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Tito ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikes triangle is deep.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Blocks the shot. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Oh, nice. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Nurmagomedov. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about...
Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, great submission defense. Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter, who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up the training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up, because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Hook in the clinch there is good by Nurmagomedov. Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown tonight?
To the point that I'm questioning his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find your...
Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown. How good was that?
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Khabib's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Let's go! Get him off! Get him off!
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Nice. Another big takedown. In the half guard.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
That was nice.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Tito. All right, closed guard now. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike.
Massive knee lands from the tie punch.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be head hurting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, nice job by him there to move.
Look at him. He's setting up a choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
You need to work on his position.
20 down, 5 to go.
Stop.
Completely dominated him on the ground. We want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. The first time, it may be a high crotch entry. The second time, you may get single. Third time, it may be double. Ultimately, it always leads to him in the top position, trying to find space for his ground pound.
So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you've got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating a tough takedown attempt, and he doesn't want to put the effort it's going to take to get the fight where he's most comfortable. Once on the ground, he can grapple all day. The effort comes from him securing the takedown to get the fight there. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe Nurmagomedov's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, how about it? Just what the doctor ordered. He gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity. He got there. Now let's see if he can cash in.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, big shots from the top. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Ortiz gets back up again. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Elbow blocked by Nurmagomedov. So Khabib Nurmagomedov at his methodical best tonight and gets another takedown right there.
Khabib is one of those guys that will tell you what he's gonna do, and he will go and he will do it. And right now, that's being shown to be true, because time and time again, he is securing takedowns on his opponent.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Now he's going full mount.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Another takedown win.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard, right into side mount. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. 1 minute to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight. Got it very tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
And that will do it! Khabib Nurmagomedov! Back with style points tonight.
Holy smokes.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Let's go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib